All right, so a little housekeeping. Hopefully everyone saw the message, but we are switching up the live format, so it's not going to be live. They're going to be pre-recorded, but the comments are going to be available. So if you have comments, questions, concerns, please put them in there and direct message me. Whatever you need to do to get your answers answered and your questions met. I'm still in it to win it, but I find that most people are messaging me after the fact anyway, not during the live. And so we're just going to make it easiest for everybody. And I'm going to pre-record them and put them up at 8 o'clock in the morning, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so they will be available for you. Yeah, we'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, let me know. Send me messages and we'll figure out a different way. Today we are doing day 3 of mid-low back, and we're going to do back extension. So if you have low back pain that radiates down your leg, first and foremost, do these cautiously. As always, if it hurts, don't do it. But lumbar extension, low back extension is really good to help if you have like a little nerve pinch, or if you have a little disc bulge. These are things that can help get everything back in place. And also, we need to extend our backs. Again, we spend so much time in this position on our computer that extending our back and opening up is a really good thing for us. So let's do more of that. All right, so let's get into it. First and foremost, you're going to need your big ball and your rubber band, yeah, I think this is probably our best bet for what we've got for today. All right, so I'm trying to figure out with my new little setup here where I'm going to put this. I think I might just slide it under the door, and we'll do it that way. So this is just for resistance. So I guess if you wanted to have a weight here, you could do a weight cross over your chest. So, hug your can of soup. Hug, not like a kid. They're too wiggly. But I'm trying to think. Gallon of milk would probably be a really good thing if you want to just cross it over, because what that's going to do is as we go into extension, it's going to load you that way, which means you're going to have to control the extension, and then it will give you some weight and some resistance in your abdominals as you come back up. So let's get this under the door. Let's get the ball. Again, as always, if it hurts, don't do it. If you think you should call the doctor, get it checked out. Send me messages if you need adjustments for the exercise, and don't ever put this in a door that opens towards you. I know I do it every single time, but don't do it because, door opens, you pull too hard, it's not quite locked well, it's going to whack you in the face. Now, I am well aware that at some point on these videos, I'm probably going to get whacked in the face. So, the risk I'm willing to take. And that's not going to anchor underneath the door. So, let's try low into the side. Sketchy. Every time I do it, it's sketchy. Okay. So we're going to get our ball. If you want to do this on a chair with no back, fine by me. I like the ball because it adds dynamic stability exercise to it. So you have to activate your core. You have to have good posture because nobody sits on a ball like this comfortably. That really gets you in the mid back. You can alter your base of support so you can put your feet close together and make it a little bit harder, a little wigglier. You can alter your base of support and put your feet wide so you aren't very wiggly, and sort of anywhere in between, depending on how your balance is that day. All right, so I've got my band, I've got my resistance. I'm going to double that up, and we're just going to go back. All right, so I'm going to keep my head in line with my shoulders, and we're going to go back and forward. All right, so we're just sort of arching the back. So my pivot point for this is sort of the mid to low back. So if I needed my pivot point higher, I could puff my chest up if that's where I was feeling it. And again, keep that head in good alignment. And so as we go back, we're arching the back. And as we go forward, your abs are pulling. This is just giving me resistance. So if I didn't have this, there we go. Arch and forward I like the resistance because it gives you a little eccentric control, a little opposite. So when you contract, when you're going into it, concentric, and then as you slow release and those opposite muscles are working, you get some eccentric control when you have the resistance. The resistance. Oh, sweet Mary. All right. Extend and flex. Again, kick your abs in. Get a little bonus workout. All right. That's going to be it for the big ball for today. I think. No, that's what a lie. Okay, number 2, extension. We're going to do this in multiple positions. So the first position is going to be on your knees, hands at your low back, whatever way feels best for your shoulders. You just want it there. We're going to extend and then come up. All right, so you're sort of pressing your pelvis forward to get that extension. And your hands are sort of there to be like, this is where the pivot point is. This is where I want to feel it. All right? Not feel it. This is where I want to be pivoting. Extend and up. Extend. And so you don't need to drop your head way back. You can if you want to. I like to keep my head in line with my shoulders because that helps my postural muscles, kicking the shoulder blades, abdominals, glutes, you know, my faves. There we go. All right. You can do this at the wall. Extend back. All right. So I come back. My head is touching. My hips are forward. All right. What does that look like here? Extend. Same with the hands. If you need that extra input, there we go. Or at the kitchen counter, we'll use this kitchen counter, you can hold onto the counter and extend back. All right. Extend. Extend. This one we can do with a ball. If you feel like you need some extra support. I love the ball for this. There it is. Extend back. Up you go. So my butt is moving forward, my back is arching. You can bring your arms up, get a big stretch through your abdominals. All right. All good things. Okay, last one. We're short and quick this morning. I didn't have a ton for this one, but we're burning through them. So 3 sets of 10 for all those. Take a good rest between sets, 30, 60 seconds, like an actual rest. Let your body recover, let your body relax itself, reset, because if you're pushing through, then you're going to use a lot of your substitution muscles. So if extension is something that's difficult for you to do, difficult, not painful. So there's definitely a difference between something that's not an easy range of motion versus like, oh, when I go back it hurts. Oh, when I go back it hurts. If you're having that like response to it, if it's uncomfortable, if it's hurting, just don't do it. But if you're finding like, oh, I only get this far and then I just can't go, in and out, and then hopefully we'll gain some motion, some mobility there. The last one is a little bit harder, a little bit trickier. You've got to sort of use all of your bits and pieces. So all of your extensors are working at the same time. Your glutes, your shoulder blades, your abdominals, your multifidi, the little muscles at the bottom of your low back. They're all sort of in there, in it to win it for this one. Don't do this on a bed. This is a floor one, or a mat one if you're at a gym and they have tables or benches. This is not a bed one because your bed is gonna, it's gonna sink around you and just gobble you up, and honestly, you're probably gonna end up with more back pain, which is not what we're in for. So I'm gonna show you in two viewpoints. All right, hopefully we can see all of me. Okay, so everybody comes up. All right, so my head is gonna be in line with my shoulders, protecting my neck. This is as far back as I go because I'm at the wall. So hopefully we've got all of me in the shot. All right, everybody comes up, everybody goes down. I know, my videography skills are on point. Okay, everybody comes up, everybody goes down. Everybody comes up, everybody goes down. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. That deep neck flexor, that tuck, that chin tuck that you're doing is protecting your spine. It's protecting the back of your neck from overworking, from letting your upper traps do the majority of the work. So keep that chin tuck, that beautiful posture that we love so much. And then this is what it looks like from the side. Right, let's see, I'm probably gonna kick half my stuff, right? So head in alignment, everybody comes up, everybody goes down. Everybody comes up, everybody goes down. All right, so I'm getting that big curve in my spine, that extension curve. My legs are coming up, my arms are coming up, and I'm getting some extension in my low back. All right. There we go. Happy Friday. If you're in the Northeast, stay inside today. It's cold. Like, not fun cold. It looks beautiful out though, so enjoy the sunshine through the window. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. Bye.